This is the Hayes Realty Real Estate Podcast. Hayes Realty is a team of former Big Five banking foreclosure specialists committed to helping homeowners win in the real estate market. Their knowledge of the foreclosure banking industry, combined with their deep understanding of the Southern California real estate market, have enabled them to meet the needs of many homeowners facing foreclosure. Here's the host of your show, Emmett Hayes.
Hello, everybody. This is Emmett Hayes with Hayes Realty. We are a full-service real estate company based out of the Los Angeles area, and we focus in on distressed sales. Today's segment, we want to speak about increased expenses when purchasing a home. A lot of people, they want to own a piece of the American dream, get a house to live in, but you have to be prepared for the additional expenses that come with owning that home. The key is not only being able to buy the house, but being able to keep the house. A lot of people think short term when you're dealing in real estate, but real estate is a long play. You get real estate with the idea of holding on to it for the long haul, not the short haul. So when you're living in an apartment, I mean, a lot of times you only have two bills, and that's gas and utilities. Sometimes you don't even have a gas bill. And the utility bill in an apartment is $50, maybe. Generally, on average, be about $30. Real light gas bill if you have a gas bill in an apartment. $10. Light. Now, when you purchase a home, those utilities increase drastically. And not only that, you have lights, water, sewer, trash. It's a lot more bills than just your utility and your gas bill. Not only that, your utility bill, we're talking like $300 on a light day. Then you got water, trash, and sewer included. Your full utility bill could end up being upwards of $400, $450 a month. Drastic increase from the $50 you were used to paying living in an apartment. So you have to understand there could be some sticker shock when it comes to those new bills in your new home. Another expense that people tend to create for themselves is once they buy the home, now they want to remodel it. Now you just spent a lot of money purchasing this house. You don't need to spend more money fixing it up unless you have it, or you don't need to go in more debt to fix it up. It just doesn't make sense. I tell my clients all the time, take your time when you buy a house. Maybe start with the bathroom, start with a bedroom, eventually get to the kitchen. Take your time when remodeling your home. Don't feel the need to have to do it all at once. A lot of people want to go right to living lavish after buying that house. Oh, I need the granite countertops, the marble, the bamboo flooring. All that costs. Take your time with that. Don't just jump right in and increase those expenses. And now a short word from our sponsor.
What do you do when life takes an unexpected turn for the worse? Where can you turn when everything you have worked hard for comes crashing down and your title no longer serves as your identity? In Licensed to Live, Dr. Jarrett offers sound advice to aid those who, like him, have been under attack from medical boards, certification agencies, hospital systems, legal systems, or the public at large. From insightful coaching on how to handle the initial assault upon your character to proven tools for effectively resetting your life, Dr. Jarrett will help you turn your tragedy into triumph, no matter your occupation. You can get your award-winning copy of Licensed to Live, a primer to rebuilding your life after your career is shattered, at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, your finer book retailers, and you can get an autographed, personalized copy at licensedtolive.com.
Something smells good. H3 coffee.
coffee at eh3coffee.com, or you can find us at walmart.com.
This is Dr. Jarrett Patton. You are listening to the Hayes Realty Real Estate Podcast.
Another thing people tend to do after they buy the house, what do they say? I need the new car now. So now you just created another bill. So now you got the new house, and now you got the new car. Now your expenses are just going through the roof, because not only do you have the new car, you also have the new expenses that come with owning a home. A lot of people don't think about that. And then they wonder why they're behind, or why they feel like, oh, I'm not saving any money. You increased your expenses drastically after purchasing that house. Another thing that people do, once things start breaking in the house, you have to either fix it or pay somebody to fix it. When you're living in an apartment, you call the landlord, and the landlord comes out, sends somebody out, and they take care of it. Now it's your responsibility to take care of it. So I would suggest, instead of calling a handyman every time something goes wrong, I would suggest purchasing a home warranty plan. They're about $500, maybe $600. You pay a deductible, usually about $50 to $75, and they send somebody out to repair whatever's wrong in your house. It's a lot cheaper than having to consistently call out a handyman every time something goes wrong. Or you can just figure out how to start fixing stuff. Maybe you become Mr. Fix It. Either way, you're going to have to do something or figure out some way to save money there. And the best way is to purchase a home warranty plan. The key is in home ownership is longevity. You don't want to buy a house and then a few years later fall into foreclosure and lose that house. The way that happens is when people start increasing their expenses and don't increase their income. Keep your expenses low. There are some expenses you're not going to have any choice on. Utilities, water, sewer, trash, all that's going to go up regardless, because you're now living in a home versus an apartment. But those other expenses, you don't need to put that pressure on yourself. You don't need to have that new car note. You don't need to spend all that money and remodel that house. Take your time with it. Keep all of this in mind when purchasing a house. You don't want to increase your expenses immediately as soon as you purchase your house. Next thing you know, an unexpected bill or some unexpected event or health problem will come about, and you have to pay for that. Now, something doesn't get paid in order for you to pay for what just happened, and that's when the downward spiral starts. We do not want to go down that downward spiral. Thanks, everybody. Tune in next week. Emmett Hayes here. We're going to keep giving up this game. If you have any real estate questions or needs, reach out to Hayes Realty at 1-800-217-0034. You could also find us on Instagram at Hayes Realty 100 or on Facebook at Hayes Realty.